Want to welcome everybody to tonight's game between the Malden Green Wave and the Dexter Bearcats at Charles Bland Stadium in Dexter. So glad you joined us on YHC TV. I'm Bill Hampton along with Ed Gargis. Next to me and Hank Lippard will be bringing you tonight's game, and hope that you will enjoy the game. Guys, Dexter comes in with a record, both teams with a record of 1 win, 3 losses. And the Dexter Bearcats last week had a tough game against the Poplar Bluff Mules. They've also were defeated earlier in the season by St. John and Festus. They played a very tough schedule. They beat a Sykeston team, shut them out 21-0. So they played a very, very tough schedule, and they're 1-3.
Yeah, they have, Bill.
The Green Wave, on the other hand, they come in with the same record of 1-3. They won last week. They're coming off their first win of the season with a shutout victory over the Portageville Bulldogs, 27-0. The first week they lost to Scotch City. Then they were defeated by the Hayti Indians, who are ranked 4th in the state in Class 2, and also Thayer. They were lost to Thayer. So both teams 1-3. They're looking to rebound this week.
Yep. Well, you know, Malden finally got that first victory last week, and the coach is real happy about that. And he's kind of wondering about this week how they're going to respond, so we're just going to have to see.
Well, Malden's also going to be without their best running back, D. Moncrief. The hamstring is still hurt. He hurt that in the first quarter last week after gaining 95 yards in the first period.
Goodness gracious.
And was on a way to a touchdown, it looked like, and he pulled up about the 40-yard line with that hamstring. And, Hank, you at that time, you thought it was a cramp. But we found out later it was the hamstring, and he's out this week, and hopefully will be ready next week when the Green Wave travel down to Kennett.
Well, everybody was hoping it was a cramp.
Yes.
Yeah. So
I guarantee you that the Green Wave need him. Let's talk about the Dexter Bearcats for just a minute. Their school colors, red and black. Their head coach, Aaron Pixley. Their assistant coaches, Brian Becker, James Sneed, Jack Schwab, Greg Lumpka, and Tim Dickens. The superintendent of schools at Dexter is Dr. Ken Jackson. The assistant superintendent, Dr. Dennis Jarrell. High school principal is Bryce Matthews. The assistant principal and athletic director is Corey Mauser. Their cheerleaders for Dexter, Melanie Anthony, Emily Darnell, Elisa Hester, Sanya Lamb, Sarah Phillips, Brittany Sayer, Heather Sisk, Michelle Thornborough, Sarah Talbert, and Jansen Wilson. Their cheerleading sponsor is Vicki Wyndham. The band director here is Scott Reinbolt. The drum majors are Amanda Renfro, Jennifer Johns, and Elizabeth Colbaker. So that's a look at the Dexter schools, the cheerleaders, and we'll be giving you the starting lineups here in just a minute. Let's talk about Malden. The head coach, Gary Blaylock, assisted by Josh Blaylock, Kevin Collier, and Josh Tomlin. Superintendent of schools at Malden is Ken Cook. The assistant superintendent, Bob Wilson, high school principal, and athletic director, Ron Golden. Assistant principal, Bart McAtee. Cheerleaders are Jessica Burton, Dylan Krigler, Scarlett Dinkins, Misty Galladay, Angela Hamilton, Krista Herbst, Anna Johnson, Quintez Jones, Alexa Kilgore, Cassidy Maddox, Latrilla McCoy, Logan Noe, Jamaica Robinson, Taylor Shelton, Ashley Wallace, and Alyssa Wallace. Cheerleading sponsor for the Green Wave is Teresa Green. So, again, Malden's colors, green and gold, and Malden will be on the near side. We're on the spectator side bringing you this game. We want to thank the Dexter school system for allowing us to set up here tonight to bring this game. We have Kim Stokes on camera tonight, assisted by Steve Johnson, and we're looking forward to a good game. Guys, you want to give us the starting lineups on offense? Do you have that?
No, not right now.
Not right now. Well, we've been Ed, have you got your team ready to go, or?
Not 100% sure, but we think starting for the Malden defense tonight, at cornerback will be Cody Collins. Also in the backfield there on the defensive side will be Tim Gage, number 5, Caleb Lowry, number 8, and number 15, Andy Matthews. We think there on the defensive line is going to be number 23, Ryan Kane, along with Josh Lewis, number 33, as well as Kwame Bonzi at number 63, and number 78, Jordan McQuarrie. And then at the linebacker spots, it looks like it's going to be Derek Earnhardt, number 48, along with number 50, Michael Middleton, number 56, Ryan McGee, and number 57, Sean Merritt.
Well, we know the offensive starting lineup for the Green Wave. If you want me to give that, or you want to do it, Hank? Go ahead.
Bill, I'm missing something here.
Well, Caleb Lowry is going to be a quarterback again. He got his first start of the season last year. He's a junior, as Tim Gage was injured. And at halfback, Again, we know that our D. Moncrief is going to be out. At halfback is going to be Ryan Kane, and at fullback is going to be Josh Lewis. At end is going to be Cody Collins and also Andy Matthews. At the guard spot is going to be Ryan McGee and Sean Merritt. At the other end, we need to talk about the tight end, Derek Earnhardt. At tackles, going to be Levin Miller and Andrew Pinkley. Andrew Pinkley back from an injury. And Jordan McCrary is going to be in there. So that's the lineup, offensive lineup for the Green Wave. And again, we hope that you enjoy this game. We're going to tell you that this game is brought to you in part by Ernie's Country Kitchen in downtown Malden. You talk about some great specials, guys. Chicken and dumplings on Wednesdays and Saturdays, homemade. Also on Thursdays, pork steaks and those famous baby back ribs. Friday is Catfish Day, and Sunday after church, that's the best place to go because you get a great plate lunch, roast beef, and also you get meatloaf, and you get your choice of chicken and dumplings. That's Ernie's Country Kitchen, downtown Malden. If you want to call an order in to go, call 276-4255. They serve breakfast Monday through Saturday. They open at 6. They're open till 2 in the afternoon, and on Sunday from 11 to 2. Again, that's Ernie's Country Kitchen. He gave us some ribs tonight. We've been smacking on those things. Guys, they were finger-licking good, weren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Well, we're going to take a short break, and we're going to be back in just a moment for the start of the Malden-Dexter football game.
The National Guard members are our sons and our daughters, our neighbors, our co-workers. It's almost the DNA of America.
Well, everybody's got the same vehicles to sell. All we have to sell is service and reputation.
You seem to want to treat the customer the way you want to be treated.
They're going to be treated good. They're going to get good service. Going to get a good vehicle.
Taking care of the people after the sale. We feel like we're absolutely the best.
It's all a family, customers and the people who work here.
We have a good reputation with a lot of good people.
I only have Allen Christian and Dexter.
Come and experience how fine shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter. At Gregory's Creations, fragrant candles and lampe brochet fills the air. Brides are registering for fine china.
Many unique gift ideas and a warm, friendly atmosphere is created at Patricia's Tea Room. Plus, Patricia's Tea Room serves lunch Thursday through Saturday at 11 to 2.
Call J.R. York, attorney at law, if you've been injured by another's negligence, hurt at work, or denied disability. Over 20 years experience. J.R. York, attorney at law. Call 624-7406.
Won the toss and have deferred. And Dexter is going to receive. Dexter will start at the north end, and they'll be going south. Malden will be kicking to the north, defending the south goal. Back deep is David Hessling for the Dexter Bearcats.
And there's the kick, Bill. Hessling got the kick off. He got it at about the 25-yard line. He breaks in the open. He cuts the outside. He's at midfield. Switches hands. He's down to the 40. Running out of gas at about the 20-yard line. He's finally knocked out of bounds. Well, that's a great run back.
It was a great run back, great blocking by Dexter. The ball, he took it at about the 18-yard line and made a great run back, David Hessling. And
looked like number 8, Caleb Lowry, didn't give up on the play in there with push out of bounds.
Well, that's not the way Malden wanted to start, but I'm sure that's the way Dexter wanted to start.
Dexter's going to start in great field position. David Hessling, the senior, returned that ball, a great return.
Well, it's going to be a first down at about the 22-yard line for Dexter.
We're starting off at a power eye right, Hank.
Well, we got a full house backfield back there. It's a handoff the tailback up the middle. He's down to about the 20-yard line, maybe the 21.
Nick Hessling got time with a 3-yard gain, going to bring up a 2nd and 7.
I think that's Michael Middleton, middle linebacker in there on that stop.
Well, we'll be hearing that name a lot during the night. Okay, we got a second 7. He picked up 3 on that.
Dexter's got it down to the green wave 19.
Ben Mills comes up the line of scrimmage. Oh, we got a little mix-up on this second down play. Flags down. Looks like they're going to walk Dexter back about 5 yards. Probably an illegal procedure. That's what it is.
It's going to bring up a second or a first and second and 12. I was going to give them another down there and say first and 12, but
they're not going to let you do it this time.
No. Power eye right again. Ball faked to Hessling. Nice pass at that time.
That was Wyndham, Eric Wyndham, a senior.
Has Andy Matthews there, number 15 on the stop.
That's going to move the sticks.
They got a first and 10.
Well, that was a good-looking pass play. He
It was.
threw the ball really good.
It was. 14 yards on that play.
Well, that's going to give Dexter first and goal at about the 8 or 9 yard line. Looked like I got a little movement there. But no flags. There's a pass to the end zone deep in the back end, and he couldn't come up with it.
Ball intended that time for Kevin Hart. It just overthrew him.
Ryan Kane, number 23, bringing the pressure on Ben Mills that time.
It's good,
Well,
good pressure.
The receiver stretched out real good, but it was just off his fingertips.
Well, he was in the back of the end zone. He couldn't go any further. He'd been out of bounds. Of course, we're used to watching Hart play a little basketball. I tell you what, the young man's a great athlete.
Okay, here they come up with a second goal. Little shift in the backfield. There's a pitch to the tailback, and he's tripped up about the 5 yard line.
Nick Hessling, the ball carrier, gain of 3. We're going to bring up a third and go from the 5.
Brought down by number 56, Ryan McGee there from the linebacker spot.
Okay, Hessling's going out. Looks like his brother's coming in. I think these guys know each other.
Ralston split wide right.
Now we're in the I formation. Quarterback back to pass.
He's going to Ralston. Off his fingertips.
Good play
Matthews
right
defending
there
that time on the play.
by the Andy Matthews of Malden. Well, what are they going to do on 4th and 6, fellas?
Well, they're bringing in Scott.
You know, they're close enough for a field goal, but you don't see too many in high school.
Well, they're bringing in Scott and Ryan Wyndham. They're going to go for it. They're not going for the field goal. 3 wide outs to the right, 1 to the left.
Got the lone tailback. Quarterback is back to pass.
Ball thrown out of bounds, incomplete.
Yeah.
Well,
again defended there by Andy Matthews, number 15.
Well, the Green Wave hold. Big defensive play that time. They're going to take over deep in their territory, but the good thing about it, Dexter didn't score. They come away with no points. So with 9:48 to go in this first period, there's no score. The Green Wave, with their first offensive drive, will come to the line with Caleb Lowry, the quarterback.
Yep.
He's a junior. Looked good last week at his first start. So, Green Wave
you
have
said
2
a
wide
good thing
outs.
on the stop there. It kind of depends on which side of the ball you're rooting for there, Bill.
There's a handoff to tailback. That looks like Josh Lewis. He's tripped up after about 3 yards. Give him about
That was
2.
Glenn Johnson, number 23, on the stop. Looks like another pretty good crowd here at the Dexter Stadium, Bland Stadium.
Another night, Dexter always gets out and supports their folks.
Okay, here comes Malden up the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and 8. They're in the I formation. They got split out from both sides. Hand off the tailback, Josh Lewis again.
Again, number 23, Glenn Johnson, right there to meet him at the line.
He looked like he had a little open there for a second, but it got filled pretty quick.
Very quick. Sounds like maybe Debbie Hessling, number 33, was in on that stop along with number 23, Glenn Johnson.
That's going to give him a 3rd and long here from just outside the 10-yard line, the Dexter 10-yard line. I mean, their own 10-yard line.
Dexter needs to stop. Green Wave need a 1st and 10 to keep the drive going.
Okay, there's Larry back to pass. Those
nice
quick
pass to Matthews.
Got to be. Looks like he may have got it.
I believe he did.
It's a nice catch, but Matthews, good pattern. We had a good shot of that. I think you're going to be able to see that on TV. Yep. Really looked good.
Okay, there's Malden's initial 1st down in that. Beautiful night here in Dexter.
Oh, wonderful night. What a great night for football. And Green Wave have got it out now to their own 19-yard line. Hank.
Got a little breathing room now. There's the handoff. That play was stuffed before it ever got started.
Yeah, it's Kevin Hart, number 84, and also Caleb Miller, number 20, and they're cleaning it up behind the line.
Yeah. Taking that time thrown for about a 3-yard loss. Going to bring up a 2nd and 13. Dexter sniffed that out very well, guys.
Yes, they did.
Clock running in the 1st period with 7:40 to go. No score. Dexter did not score on their initial possession. Malden with their 1st possession of the game.
There's Lowry. He's rolling out to right again. He's throwing deep, but it's well overthrown.
Ball intended for Collins, or the pass intended for Collins that time.
And Taylor Scott, number 83, there defending the play.
Yeah, he's well covered then.
Yeah, ball was thrown long. Good defense that time by Scott. Good pattern that time by Collins. Boy, where we're standing, guys, we can watch everything, and we're up high, and
it's a great view.
Got plenty of room, don't we?
Yep. Well, Malden's going to have a 3rd and long from their own 15-yard, from their own 15-yard line. I'm getting this north and south mixed up again this week, fellas.
Screen pass.
Screen pass.
Met, snuffed out.
Yeah, no gain.
Number 25.
Earnhardt with the catch that time, but went for no gain.
Yeah, Wes McCullough there on that stop. Stayed at home, read the play well.
Matthews back to punt for the Green Wave. Going deep for Dexter.
Well, Dexter's probably going to end up with some pretty good field position here.
Oh, yeah. Zachary Braswell's deep for Dexter.
He's back inside the Malden 50. There's a punt.
Dexter blocked it.
Yes, he did.
Dexter got a piece of the ball there, and they're going to have excellent field position.
About their 30-yard line. Malden 30.
I think it's going to be around the 23 or something.
28. That was about a 5-yard net punt there.
Well, we played a half a quarter now, and it's all been on Malden's end.
That was 6:40 to go in the period. No score. Dexter, Malden did get one 1st and 10, though. Dexter has one.
Okay, here's Ben Mills at the line of scrimmage. Hand off the tailback. He breaks it free, but he tripped up there, and he's down about the 20-yard line.
Nick Hessling with a 5-yard gain that time. He was tripped up, and he was still trying to move, guys.
Yep. Keep the feet going. Got to keep the feet going.
There's a handoff to Hessling.
Oh, nice stop that time. Hessling gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Looks like 75, Jonathan Burton was in there quick.
Oh, he was. He actually lost just a little bit, but we're going to call it no gain. We're going to call it 3rd and long 8.
Okay, he's in the shotgun now. Mills back to pass. He throws it over in the right flat. I believe
Eric Quindom on the receiving end that time.
Number 5, Tim Gage, playing his zone well.
Looks like a gain of about 4 yards or 5 yards on that one. We're going to call it 4th and 3, guys.
So 4 down territory for the Dexter Bearcats.
Malden's got a big 4th down play again to try to stop him.
Dexter in a shotgun.
A low snap. A nice pass. It was almost tipped.
He's going in.
And
a touchdown.
That was pass that time to Tyler Scott. Scott goes in from
Sean Merritt right there on the stop, but brings him down over that goal line.
Scott goes in from 17 yards out. 17-yard pass play that time from Ben Mills to Tyler Scott. Dexter on the board first. They're ahead 6-0. In to attempt the extra point is Matthew Ray. Kick is snaps back. Ball's down. Kick is up, and it's good. So with 5:28 to go in this first period, it's Dexter 7, Malden 0. We'll take a break and be back in just a moment.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college or career classes. Three Rivers affordable tuition
means Pell Grants go further.
I can use A+.
I got a scholarship.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
A-Plus Medical Equipment of Dexter has the answers for you. Oxygen patients, are you unhappy with your service? There's no cost to switch, and generally, no doctor visit is required. Home delivery, friendly staff, and high-quality equipment is the A-Plus way. A-Plus delivers the best in customer service for Southeast Missouri. For all your care, we're always there. A-Plus Medical Equipment, located at 8 North Catalpa in Dexter. Call us toll-free at 888-624-0402. Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful, historic downtown Dexter.
Visit or call Wallace & Owens Country Mart Bakery for all your special occasions. Steaks, chops, hams, and seafoods are just a few specialties you will find at Wallace & Owens Country Mart.
Morgan Furniture and Appliance has name brands such as Justice, Ashley, Cochran, Best Chair, Sealy, Whirlpool, and KitchenAid. That's Morgan Furniture and Appliance in downtown Dexter.
The Bunny Patch has formal wear for all occasions. Looking for prom, pageant, and bridal accessories, including shoes and jewelry? Shop the Bunny Patch, where you can also get tuxedo rentals.
Okay, we're back to action here. Dexter fixing to kick off from Malden. It's a high, short kick, fielded at the 20-yard line, and he's tackled immediately.
Oh, yeah.
At the 26-yard line.
Wes McCullough, number 25, getting it down the field on the stop.
Guys, that extra point was Taylor Jarrell a while ago. My mistake. I was looking at the wrong number there in the program, so my fault. Green Wave going to take over on their own 27, Hank? Is that what you're going to call it?
Yeah. Well, we'll see what Malden can do in their second possession. They're in the eye. Hand off the tailback. That was the fullback, first man through. That was Ryan Kane, I believe.
Look like it's that 44, Caleb Stanley in there on that stop. Maybe Glenn Johnson, number 23, in there helping out.
Gain of about 2. Just under 5 minutes in the first quarter. Dexter ahead 7-0. There's a handoff to Josh Lewis. He's churning for yardage.
Good hard run that time by Lewis.
He got up to about the 35-yard line.
Johnson number 23, the first one on the stop there, but helped out by number 83, Taylor Scott.
Gain of 7, going to bring up a 3rd down and 1.
So, and then also look like Bobby Ross and number 10 in there on that stop as well.
Well, this is a big play for the Green Wave right here. There's a handoff to Lewis again.
Lewis got the first and 10.
He's got
Still
the first
carrying
down.
ball carriers. Good run that time. Good power run.
Yeah. Number 10, Bobby Rawson, and David Hessling there also helping out.
He got about 5 yards on that carry.
Yep. Green Wave on just over their own 40-yard line. Second, 1st and 10 of the quarter. Clock running with 3:45 to go in this first quarter. Dexter on top of the Green Wave, 7-0.
Okay, we got wide receiver split left and right. There's a handoff to Lewis up the middle again. He gets some more yardage. He's got about 4 on that carry.
Tell you what, Lewis is a big old boy.
And they're working him tonight.
Yes, they are. He's big. I didn't realize how big he was.
Number 33, David Hessling, and 84, Kevin Hart in on that tackle.
2nd and 6 for the Green Wave from their own 45-yard line.
Okay, Lowry's under pressure. Yep. He's sacked for about a...
Oh, yeah. Number 81, Eric Winham in there.
Here.
Also looked like Cody Hyman, number 55, with the initial hit.
Well, they put a lot of pressure on him right off the bat.
Yeah, that's the first, all 7 on that sack there, guys. Going to bring up a 3rd and 11. Well, Dexter kind of knew what he was going to do to put that ball in the air. It looked like they were in the huddle. They just came through the line.
So, he's rolling out again to the right. Throws back.
Tip.
That ball's
intercepted.
Rawson's got the ball. Interception.
Brought out of bounds there by Ryan McGee, number 56.
Bobby Rawson brought that ball back good, and it was a good tackle that time by who saved that tackle or saved the
That was
touchdown?
Ryan McGee, number 56.
It's a nice save right there.
Well, they sure didn't want to turn the ball over, but Dexter is deep in there, knocking at the door again almost.
Well, they're at the 29-yard line of the Green Wave. They played in the Green Wave's end of the field all 3 possessions.
There's a handoff to the tailback.
Hessling's got it. Nice run that time. Kept those legs moving like you said a while ago, Ed.
I thought he's going to break
Nick
out of
Howell,
that pack.
65 there on that tackle.
It looked like he was going to break out of that pack there for a second and come out wide. But
Green Wave defense staying after him, coming in to help their buddies.
Gain of 4 that time. 2nd and 6. 1:35 to go in the first quarter. Dexter on top of Malden, 7-0. Dexter with a split backfield.
There's a handoff.
Ball given to Johnson. Johnson still running.
Yeah. Tim Gage in there, number 5 on the tackle.
Looks like he picked up a 1st and 10. He did. Gain of 7 gives him a 1st and 10. That's the first time Johnson's touched the ball tonight.
Yep.
And that's the first time they've gone to the split backfield.
Well, they're still in the split backfield. There's the snap. There's a pass toward the end zone.
Oh, great
Nice
catch.
catch.
Oh, great
Great
catch by
catch.
Bobby Rawson. Wow. He went up and actually took that ball away from
Andy Matthews was all over it.
Matthews had interception all over that. Matthews catches a ball.
He just outfought him for the ball.
Oh, yeah. Rawson just went up and he grabbed it. What a nice jumping catch that time by Bobby Rawson, the senior.
That's a real good, accurate pass by the quarterback. Oh,
Block.
Malden blocks the extra point.
My boy.
Taylor Gerald to kick off for the Dexter Bearcats. Set Andy Matthews back deep for the Green Wave.
That's a good deep kick. Taking about the 12-yard line.
Well,
Up
Dexter
to about
wrapped
the
him
20,
up.
and that's where he stopped.
Yep. He's got it up to the 20.
Yep. Number 40, Nick Hessling, in there on the stop.
Yeah, that was D. Collier returning it for the Green Wave for a 6-yard run back. Malden will take over on their own 20 with just under a minute to go in this first quarter. Dexter on top of the Green Wave, 13-0. Again, glad that you joined us on YHC TV. Green Wave still in that I formation.
There's Josh Lewis up the middle again.
It's number 33, David Hessling, leading that charge. Stop on the stop.
Gain of 5 on the play, going to bring up a 2nd and 5. Lewis is definitely the workhorse for the Green Wave on offense.
Yes, he is. There's another handoff. Lewis running around the left side.
You may have got one that time, guys.
Very short gain.
Looked like Caleb Miller leading the stop.
Well, there's the end of the first quarter. Dexter's ahead 13-0. And we'll be right back in just a minute.
What if sports were much more than just a game? And there was more at stake than just the score? What if it were possible to see the world impacted for Jesus Christ through the influence of athletes and coaches?
Hi, my name is Bill Ray. I'm the area representative for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in Southeast Missouri. If you'd like to see athletes and coaches striving to win, doing it God's way, call me at 280-0932 or go to fca.org and put in your zip code. FCA, the heart and soul in sports.
Imagine a future where one company could offer you cable, internet, and phone.
Well, with New Wave, you get digital cable with DVR, HD TV, and an interactive guide.
Unbelievable speed with high-speed internet. And now, even digital phone service, giving you unlimited calling coast to coast. All from one company. Welcome to the future.
Call New Wave Communications now for great installation specials.
Well, guys, what do you think about the first quarter?
Well, it was played on one end of the field, and Dexter dominated.
Yeah, it started with the kickoff when the big return there by Hessling brings it all the way down deep in the Green Wave territory. And Malden held the first series, and then lo and behold, Dexter then the next two series, they've been deep in the Green Wave territory when they've started both times. So Malden may be fortunate to only be down 2 touchdowns. Could have been down 3.
Yeah, that's true. Well, that interception really hurt him. And
had a good drive going. Came to a stop. But like you said, with Dexter, they've just played on such a shorter field all night long so far. First quarter, it just makes it a little bit easier on them.
Sure.
Well, we'll see if they can turn something around here in the second quarter. They're going to have the ball here to start off.
Well, they're going to be at their own 25. It got a 3rd down and 4 to go.
We're still going to see a lot of football, though.
Yeah, we got 3 quarters to go. We're going to see a lot of football.
Absolutely.
Fumble on the play. Dexter has recovered. That time Ryan Kane could not get a clean handoff.
Well, they're still on Malden's end of the field again with a short field to go for a touchdown.
Yeah, they're going to take over on the Green Wave 24-yard line. Just 5 seconds into the second quarter. Kane just couldn't hang on to the ball when he was hit.
So Dexter's coming up the line of scrimmage. He got the lone tailback. And there's the pitch to Hessling going around. He cut it back up.
Well defended there by Cody Collins. Number 3 outside. Stayed at home. Saw the play coming to him. Stayed with the ball.
Gain of 1 that time. Brings up a 2nd and 9 for the Bearcats. Wesley McCullough bringing the play in for the Bearcats. Bearcats in a power eye right.
There's Mills back to pass. He's got a man open.
Oh, nice pass that time to Eric Wyndham.
And Andy Matthews there on the stop. Great defense, but well-placed ball.
He likes that sideline pattern. He likes to throw that.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. That was a nice pass, nice catch. And defense all over him. So, I mean, he just put it in a good place.
Yeah, he's been very accurate with those passes. That gives him about a...
Great run that time. Mark Stidham, the city administrator for Dexter, is coming up here. And, of course, he's wanting to aggravate us now.
We appreciate you stopping by, Mark. Thank you much.
Mark Stidham does a great job as the city administrator here in Dexter.
Okay, it's 3rd goal. There's
second goal, Hank.
Nowhere for him to go. Malden defense closed it down the hole.
That's
blocked it
no
up.
gain that time. That's going to bring up a
third
goal from the 4.
He's got the full house.
Greenway, we're going to stop him that time.
Wow.
Nice tackle that time.
On Hessling again.
Yes, that was number 23, Ryan Kane.
And
very aggressive.
57 was in there on that tackle too.
That brings up
Sean
4th and
Merritt
goal for Dexter.
was in there on that tackle.
Yep.
Actually, a yard loss that time. 4th and goal for the 5. Dexter going to go for it.
Got it.
They're going to go with the I formation, Hank.
This quarterback, he's rolling to the right. He's got a little run.
He's going to keep it. He's going in.
Himself. Ben Mills takes the ball in from a 5-yard line.
Ben Mills found him a seam.
Yeah. He
went straight forward, put his head down.
Yeah, he saw everybody was covered, and he had an open field there in the center, and he just cut it up and just barely got in. But you know what? He got 6. Dexter's going to go for 2.
Looks like we might have a timeout on the field.
We've got a timeout in the field. We're gonna keep it right here.
Okay, Dexter's lined up. They're going to go for 2. They got split outs everywhere. Got a man in motion.
That's Rawson. He's in motion.
There's a quick pass. Oh, Malden stuffed that play.
Number 3, Cody Collins, saw it coming. Great open field tackle.
Yes. We got a flag on the play now. There is a flag on the play.
Well, I wonder what this can be. That's going to hurt Malden.
Was that unsportsmanship-like conduct? I don't know what the...
I'm not sure what they call there. Okay, with 9:28 left in the half, Dexter's going to kick off. Malden was penalized 15 yards, and the penalty was assessed on the kickoff. It's a short kick. Return up the middle. And it looks like he's down to about the 25-yard line.
Set number 33, David Hesslingen on the stop.
And that was, I'm not sure who that was on the return.
That was Matthews. Andy Matthews on the return that time. Taylor Gerald kicked the ball deep. You said it was a short kick, but he got the ball back to about that 10-yard line. And
that's because he kicked off from the 50.
Well, I understand, but it's still a nice kick. Green Wave will start on their own 25.
There's a quick handoff to Lewis. No, that was Ryan Kane on the carry, but basically no gain on that play.
Looked like number 25, Wes McCullough, in there on the stop.
Boy, what a beautiful night for football.
And you can feel the temperature dropping just a little bit.
Just a little bit. We've all got our jackets out in the vehicle. Good place to have
Not all
them.
of us. Some of us have them up here.
Okay, there's another handoff to Ryan Kane for basically no gain again.
Number 55 in there on the stop. Cody Hyman.
Well, so far nothing's gone right for Malden tonight.
No.
They could use the first down here really bad. Well, there's a draw play.
Met by the Dexter Bearcats. Had David Hessling in there, as well as Caleb Miller.
Well, they got him right about the time he got the handoff almost. They were deep in the backfield there.
Matthews is dropping back to punt. There's 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go in this second quarter. Dexter on top of the Malden Green Wave, 19-0.
Matthews back to kick from about his own 10-yard line. Low snap. He gets the punt away. That's a great punt.
Beautiful
High
punt.
spiral.
Fair
Dexter
catch
goes for a
that
fair
time.
catch and drops it, but it's recovered by Dexter.
Trying to fair catch the ball that time for the Bearcats was Jared Stevens. And Green Wave, he dropped it, but Dexter got on it very quickly. Green Wave couldn't get on it, but what a nice punt that time by Matthews, as Dexter is going to take over for the first time on their side of the 50. So he'll take over on the 41-yard line.
That was a great punt by Andy Matthews.
It was.
There. There's a handoff. His second man through. That's Hessling.
Number 15 there. Andy Matthews in on the stop.
Hessling picked up another first and 10.
Been calling Andy Matthews' name quite a bit tonight, which is great for the young man, but I'm sure the coach would prefer to be somebody a little closer to the line of scrimmage.
Right.
Well, Dexter didn't stay in their own territory very long.
One play.
High formation. Mills back to pass. He's rolling to the left. Throwing the out pattern. Oh, the ball should have been intercepted by Malden, but it could have been caught by Dexter.
Tell you, Lowry had great position that time and almost came up with that interception. Good defensive play. Ball intended for Wyndham, and Lowry, great position that time. It would have been a big interception, but I tell you, the Green Wave need a turnover.
Second and 10 for Dexter now. There's a handoff to Hessling again. He cuts off the right side, and he's down about the 38-yard line. I mean, the 40.
Tim Gage in there on the stop.
42-yard line.
Give him a gain of 6, bring up a 2nd and 4. Actually, gain of 7. 2nd and 3 for the Bearcats from the Green Wave 42. 6:35 in this second quarter. Clock still running. Dexter in a pro set.
There's Mills back to pass. He's rolling left.
Looked like number 81 there is receiver.
Eric Wyndham fell down on the pass play, or may got tangled up in somebody's feet, but a good no call there. It's going to bring up a 4th down. Let's see if Dexter wants to go for it or punt it away. Clock stopped with 6:26.
Okay, here's
Dexter's
Dexter
going for it.
They're in the I formation. Mills doesn't like what he sees, and he calls a timeout.
Well, with timeout on the field with 6:26 to go in this second quarter, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back. Dexter Bearcats on top of the Green Wave, 19-0. We'll be back in just a moment. How are you doing today?
Doing great, wonderful.
Hello, and welcome to What's Cooking in Our House.
Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Hometown Shorts.
Todd, welcome to the show.
Bill, thank you very much.
Year, or this game tournament, so I'm not.
Glen St. Ford on Highway 49 North in Paragould is your Ford Mercury dealer. Glen St. in Paragould has great deals every day on all Ford and Mercury vehicles. We also have the best selection of pre-owned vehicles around. Glen St. in Paragould has an outstanding service department with some of the top technicians in the country. We're located on Highway 49 North in Paragould. Glen St. Ford, where our price and friendliness bring you here and our service bring you back.
Okay, here we're back. It's 4th down for Dexter. Mills rolling to his left. He's got some running room, but he throws.
Incomplete.
I believe the ball hit the ground. That was incomplete.
It looked like Mills had. Looked like he had plenty of room to go for the 1st and 10 to run it, but instead he decided to pass. The pass intended that time for Kevin Hart, just a little low, and he couldn't handle it. Green Wave are going to take over their best field position tonight on their own 42-yard line.
Well, this is the best position they've had to start a drive so far tonight.
Yeah.
So we'll see what they can do with a little breathing room. Josh Lewis is going the whole way at tailback tonight. And he gets the handoff. He's running off the left side, but he gets about 3 or 4 yards. He met by that whole line, Ed.
They were all there. I think maybe 55, Cody Hyman was leading that charge. Okay, and from the other side of the field, it looks like maybe they saw number 20 in there, Caleb Miller on the tackle as well.
Well, that was Ryan Kane instead of Josh Lewis on the carry.
Well, one's 23 and the other one's 33. Looks like they moved Lewis to fullback. Or Kane to fullback.
There's Larry back to pass it. He throws the completion up to about
incomplete.
Oh, incomplete. It looked good, like he caught it there.
So Collins kind of juggled it as he went to the ground. It's a nice effort, good pass. Pass goes incomplete.
Malden's going to have a 3rd and a long, about 7 yards from their own 45-yard line. This team could use the first down right now. There's the fake.
Fumble.
Oh, Dexter's got it.
Yep. Recovered by David Hessling, number 55. Or excuse me, that's Cody Hyman, number 55.
Well, they punched the ball out of the quarterback's hands, and Dexter recovered.
Well, Dexter's going to take over on the Green Wave 40 with 5:29 to go in this second quarter. Dexter already up by 19-0 over the Green Wave.
Well, once again, Malden's back is to the wall. The whole game's been played on their end of the field.
All except one play.
Straight back to pass. Mills.
Oh,
Nice
there we
tackle
go.
that time.
Number 63, Kwame Bonzi with the sack.
Loss of 6 on that play.
Well, if they could have another play like that, they could put them back in their own end of the field for a change.
Got 2 wide out left, 1 wide out right.
Mills straight back to pass. There's
Screen
a little
pass
screen
that
pass
time.
to Hessling.
Yep.
He's got
oh,
some
hard
room.
run. Oh, what a hit.
Number 3, Cody Collins. It looked like number 57, Sean Merritt, also in there on the hit.
He's short of a first down. Hey, this Nick Hessling is a good ball player. He's really having a good night.
Yes, he is. And he's ran the ball many times tonight. We'll try to get you a – Hank would know how many plays Dexter had, and we'll try to get that for you at halftime.
Okay, they're back. Shotgun. There's another handoff.
Good
Hessling,
tackle
but
that
he's
time.
stuck right there behind the line of scrimmage. Right
number
at the line of
56,
scrimmage.
Ryan McGee in there with the stop.
No gain that time.
Well, that was a good tackle.
Yes, it was. Fourth and a long 3. The Bearcats are going to go for it. They're at the Green Wave 34-yard line. They're going to have to get to the it's a 4th and 4. They're going to have to get to the Green Wave 30.
There's
Mills back to pass, and it's complete to Wyndham, and he got a 1st and 10.
Down to about the 22-yard line.
Derek Earnhardt in there on the stop.
That's Wyndham's 4th reception, guys. Wyndham's a big target.
Yeah, he is.
He's a big, tall guy. He's 6'4".
.330 left in the first half. Dexter on top, 19-0. They've got the ball. There's a bad snap.
We've got a penalty on the play, I believe.
Yep, I believe we got a little procedure penalty on Dexter. That's going to march him back 5.
That's their 2nd penalty. Now we're talking about Wyndham being a big target. He's 6'4", 200 pounds.
Dexter's got several guys out there that look pretty tall.
Yeah, they're very tall. 1st and 15.
Mills in the shotgun, another low snap. And we got another mix-up here. That's going to walk Dexter back another 5 yards. Well, so far the best defense is Dexter's penalties. Well, I bet he's going to put some air under this ball. There, he's back to pass. He's looking deep. He's going to have to tuck it and run.
Ooh, what a stick.
And he's tackled down at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that's Tim Gage and also a Ryan McGee there on the stop.
About a 3-yard gain that time. I want to tell you, the defense closed quickly on him when he decided to tuck it under and run.
Split in Banking just brought the play in. We got Trips out to the left. He's back to pass again. There's Mills. He's rolling to the left. He's got a little bit of running room, but it's closing up, and he's tackled on a kind of a shoestring tackle right there at the 30-yard line.
It's Michael Middleton with the pursuit, number 50, bringing him down from behind.
I thought we had a Malden player down there for a minute, but I guess he was just kind of taking a break. So it's 3rd and 16 from the Malden 29-yard line with 2:08 left on the clock.
Three wideouts to the right, one to the left. Mills is going to take a timeout.
Okay, here we go. We got Trips out to the right. There's Mills back to pass. He's looking in that direction. There, he's having a scramble. He's going to keep.
He's got room on the left there.
It's going to be close, guys. Looks like he's going to be a little short.
Brought down there by number 50. Michael Middleton again with the pursuit.
Well, he ran into one of his own players, and I thought he was going to go down, but he got his balance and
pass well defended by the Malden defense that time. Mills didn't have any place to go. They really stacked it over on the right side, the near side, or our side of the field, I guess. But
so here it is, about 4th and 3. He's back to pass again.
He's got Ralston over there, and he's out of bounds at the Greenway 5-yard line. It's going to be a 1st and 10.
Ryan McGee, number 56, trying to bring a little heat in on quarterback that time.
You know, he's really having a lot of success on the outside patterns. He's not having much across the middle of the field.
I think he's only completed one, and that was to Wyndham across the center there.
So here they are, 1st and goal.
They're in the power I.
And there's a handoff to Hessling.
He's going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ryan McGee again, calling his number 56 on the stop.
No, basically no gain there.
Minute 26 to go in the half.
So we got the full house backfield again. Mills rolls out. There's a flag down.
On the play.
The ball
pass that time intended for Eric Wyndham, knocked away by Matthews as he was getting ready to pull it away, put it away. But there is a procedure penalty against the Bearcats, a delayed call that time. That's their 4th procedure penalty of the game, guys. There 1 minute, 11 seconds to go in this first half.
So far, those penalties have only stalled their drives a little bit, but they've been able to pick them up.
See if the Greenway are going to take that penalty or if they're going to decline it. Well, the Green Wave took that penalty that time. Clock's running with 1 minute to go in the half.
Here's Mills back to pass a lot again. He's throwing to the left corner, and there's Wyndham wide open again for 6 points.
Wyndham got past the linebackers, and the defensive backs a little slow in recovery. Well-placed pass by Ben Mills for there, Mr. Wyndham.
Good play. He rolled right, threw back left. Wyndham all alone.
And they're probably going to go for 2 again.
Shotgun formation. Ball given to Hessling. He's not going to make it.
He got really close, but just couldn't quite get in.
Stopped there by number 57, Sean Merritt.
With 53 seconds to go in the first half, it's Dexter 25, the Greenway nothing.
Okay, here we go. The last 53 seconds of the first half. Dexter is just, they've had good field position all night. They've scored 25 points out of it.
Taylor Gerald to do the kicking.
It's a short kick. That's fielded by
Lowry that time.
Yep. Oh.
Wow. Wow.
He jumped over one would-be tackler, but the other one met him.
Jared
head on.
Stevens, number 12, had no part of it.
He put the form tackle on him.
Yes, he did.
Lowry was about one hop from breaking it, and Jared Stevens made sure he didn't get that one hop.
So let's see what Malden's going to do here with 47 seconds left. They'll be content to run it out or may try to throw the ball downfield.
I think we'll see a couple plays. Malden's not ready to sit down on this game yet.
There's the handoff to the tailback up middle. There's a flag down on the play.
Austin Mace, number 57, in on the stop.
See what this penalty is.
Lewis on the carry for Malden. He's brought down by number 23, Glenn Johnson, along with number 55, Cody Hyman.
It's going to be against Dexter.
I stand corrected. That was 55. Cody Hyman on that stop.
Just a 5-yarder.
Penalty ruled against the Bearcats, illegal substitution.
I thought that's what it was. It was right on the tip of my tongue, and I just couldn't say it.
Oh, I tell you.
Okay, there's Lowry. Back to pass.
Oh, a handoff.
You're right.
Nice tackle that time. One-on-one
number
tackle.
12, Jared Stevens.
Well, the quarterback faked me out that time and gave it to Ryan Kane. He got a first down. There's 24 seconds left on the clock. Malden's going to take a timeout. See what they can come up with here. Okay, Malden's finally got the ball in Dexter territory. There's the snap. Lowry rolling right. Throwing downfield. He's got a man open, but he slipped.
Jared Stevens there, almost with the interception.
Andy Matthews is wide open, but he slipped. The ball was a little thrown behind him.
Well, he was trying to stop to come back for it, and Matthews fell down. The clock stopped with 18 seconds to go. Brings up a 2nd and 10 for the Green Wave just inside, just over midfield, just inside Dexter territory.
That play looked good, just didn't have quite enough execution. Got a blitz coming. Lowry's back to pass. He's thrown out to the right flat. Downfield. And that's incomplete.
Taylor Scott on the coverage there, number 83, flying across
Pass
there.
intended for Cody Collins that time. He almost came away with that catch. Down to 12 seconds. 12 seconds to go in the first half. Malden in that I formation. Lowry back to pass. Good protection. Pass over the middle to Earnhardt. He's got it.
Number 25 in there, Wesley McCullough.
Green Wave going to call their last timeout of the first half. This will probably be the last play of the first half. Dexter's going to bring everybody.
There's Larry back. Oh, he's thrown the dead quail.
Well, Lowry was rolling to his left that time, and that's hard to do when you're right-handed, rolling to your left, trying to throw back across, your body. And pass goes incomplete. And score at halftime is going to be 25 for Dexter, and a Malden 0. And we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with you in just a moment to give you some halftime stats.
Okay, here we are back. Dexter's ahead 25-0 here at halftime. Bill, can you tell me how many plays Dexter ran?
Dexter that time in the first half had 32 plays. The Green Wave had 23. Ben Mills was 8 for 13 for 116 yards with 1 interception. He had 1 sack for a 6-yard loss. Rushing wise, this is going to surprise you, I believe, for Dexter. Nick Hessling, he ran the ball for, 34 yards. I thought he had more yards than that rushing. Johnson had one run for 7 yards. Caleb Lowry was 3 for 8 for the Green Wave for 24 yards. He threw 1 interception, was sacked 1 time for 7 yards. Ryan Kane rushed 6 times for 4 yards. Lewis 8 times for 24 yards. Malden again had 23 plays in that first half. Malden 1 time started over the 50-yard line, and that was the last possession that we had. Dexter started 1 time on their own side of the 50, and in 1 play they were over the 50-yard line. So Dexter's been in Green Wave territory all night, and I think that's why we see the score 25-0.
You know, we could have played this ball game on a 55-yard field tonight.
We could have. Well, guys, before we start the second half, we want to tell you about Ernie's Country Kitchen in downtown Malden. They have food that will simply remind you of Mom's cooking. They have, on Wednesdays and Saturdays, they have chicken and dumplings, and I mean they're homemade. I've seen them go. I've watched them cut those things out, throw them in the pot. And then on Thursday, they have their famous pork steaks and baby back barbecued ribs. Friday, delicious plate of catfish with all the trimmings. And then Sunday, they have fried chicken, roast beef, chicken and dumplings, all that after church. They also have a great barbecue sandwich any time of the week. Get great breakfast Monday through Saturday at Ernie's Country Kitchen. Homemade biscuits with gravy, eggs, pancakes, waffles, ham, bacon, sausage, and the best coffee in town. That's in downtown Malden, open Monday through Saturday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m., Sundays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Call-in orders welcome by calling 276-4255. That's Ernie's Country Kitchen, downtown Malden, open 7 days a week. Well, we're going to take a short break and be back for the second half kickoff in just a moment.
The National Guard members are our sons and our daughters, our neighbors, our co-workers. It's almost the DNA of America.
The absolute first thing is honesty is the best policy.
Treat people how you want to be treated. People keep coming back to Allen Christian because they get a good, honest, fair deal, and the service is second to none.
We set a family atmosphere with no pressure. We treat people right, and everybody seems to like it.
Try to take care of them the way we'd want to be taken care of, and our loyal customers know that. That's why they keep coming back, and we hope to continue that for a long time.
Come and experience how fun shopping can be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter. At Trinkets and Treasures, you will find a unique shop featuring charming antiques, gifts, and collectibles.
Customers come first at First Midwest Bank, located at 20 West Stoddard. Phone 624-3571. First Midwest Bank, chartered in 1963 and still locally owned and operated.
Whether redecorating or registering for your wedding, discover beautiful home decor at Decor.
Second half kickoff is just about to start. The Green Waves deferred in the first half, end up kicking to Dexter, and Dexter will kick to the Green Wave to start the second half. Again, number 51, Taylor Jarrell, will do the kicking for the Dexter Bearcats. Andy Matthews back deep for the Green Wave.
Well, Malden needs a good run back here to get some good field position to start this second half. There's the kick. It's a deep kick. Matthews fields it at about the 18. He cuts it upfield. Oh, but he's quickly surrounded and tackled at about the 31-yard line.
Yeah, he returned that ball that time, about 12 yards. That's a nice run back by Matthews.
Looked like number 12, Jared Stevens, picking up where he left off in the first half.
Glad you joined us on YHC TV. We do local news programming each Monday through Friday live at 6:30 in the mornings. We replay that at noon, at 6 p.m. at 6:30 p.m. and midnight and 1:30 a.m. We also have hometown shorts, and we go around to different places. We did a Stoddard County Fair Parade again this year. Hope that you enjoyed that. Heard a lot of comments on that.
Okay, Malden starts first and 10. There's a handoff to Josh Lewis once again up the middle. May have got a yard or two.
Got number 57 in there. Well, I saw Austin Mace, but the other side of the field's also seeing number 33, David Hessling. That David, he likes to be in there on that action. Call his number a lot.
Yep, just about every play, it seems like.
Yep.
That's going to bring up a 2nd and 9. Malden's got split receivers out wide. There's another handoff. Running hard is Josh Lewis, but there's just no place to run right now.
Number 33, David Hessling, again in there on the stop.
Well, the Hessling brothers have been a wrecking crew for against Malden tonight. One of them on offense. Nick on offense is having a great night. And
you mean the Dexter Bearcats?
That's what I meant. Exactly.
Absolutely. Talk about your dyslexic there at halftime, didn't we?
Hey, it's coming through again. There's Lowry forced to make a bad throw.
Lowry that time pass intended for Matthews, a little bit short.
Number 12, Jared Stevens in there on the defense. Again, as you talked about at the end of the first half, you know, as he starts rolling out to get that ball downfield.
Well, he
just
comes
didn't
off
quite
the field.
have his release just timed just right there on that one.
Well, he's not having a lot of time to pass the ball. He's being rushed. Dexter's getting in pretty quick on him. Matthews back deep to do the punting for the Green Wave. A low snap. He picks it up. Gets the punt away. Another nice punt.
Another booming spiral. He driving the Dexter back. Wait, but he got a wall up there on the left side.
Nice stop there by number 3, Cody Collins. He's done that several times tonight.
Right, Zachary Braswell that time on a return. He did a nice job bringing the ball in and then turning up the left side. Had a nice wall that time, but the Green Wave, Collins made a great tackle there.
Well, look like maybe number 29, Cody Cantel, also in on that stop.
Dexter's going to start off with great field position once again.
Starting at their own 45, Hank.
There's a handoff. That didn't fool anybody.
No. Number 56 and 57 wrapped him up pretty good there. That was Sean Merritt and Ryan McGee, 57 and 56 in on that stop.
And David Hessling in on the carry then.
Loss of 1 on the play, brings up a 2nd and 11.
There's Mills. He's back to pass. He pumps. Throws to the sideline. No. It's complete.
Number
down
15.
To the Malden.
Yeah. Number 15, Andy Matthews there on the stop.
Ralston on the receiving end that time. It's going to be very close to a 1st and 10. Got a flag on the play. It's going to negate the pass play if it's against Dexter. It is going to be against Dexter.
Yeah. Don't think Coach Pixley's going to be very happy about that.
There's a 10-yard holding penalty on Dexter.
Don't think any coach is happy with penalties, but it seems like maybe Dexter's had a few more than might be acceptable limit this evening.
So that's going to set them back to their own 32-yard line. There's Mills. Drop a step back.
Plenty of time.
A screen pass to Hessling and
Kane in on the tackle.
Yep. Ryan Kane, number 23. Saw the play unfolding.
He actually lost 2 on that play.
3rd and long.
Well, here's where they've been hurting Malden right here. Malden holds, and then on the third down, they've been converting them. We'll see what happens here. Hessling's the lone setback. Mills straight back to pass.
Oh, they're going to sack him. Great defense that time by the Green Wave.
Another loss on the play.
It's number 63 in there. Kwame Bonzi.
Well, Dexter started that drive at their own 45, and they've slowly marched backwards to their own 25.
Dexter's going to punt for the first time tonight.
Well, this could be an adventure. This guy, he hadn't got to punt any since the warm-ups.
Ben Mills, the quarterback, back deep to punt. Green Wave rushed him hard, almost came up with the block. Nice punt.
A driving spiral.
Number 12, Jared Stevens down there on the coverage.
D. Collier that time picked the ball up on a one hop as the ball was over his head. Beautiful punt that time by Mills. And
kind of like the aggressiveness with which the receiving team went after that ball, but I think maybe the coach, once it was over the receiver's head, would have preferred to just let the defense take over and down the ball.
Well, Green Wave will take over on their own 24 with 8:12 to go in this third period.
There's the handoff straight ahead to Josh Lewis. Pretty good
Number
gain on the
33,
play.
David Hessling in on that stop.
Well, you could hear the pads popping on that one.
Sure could.
Number 10, Bobby Rawson helping out on that stop.
And Lewis is down on the ground.
And number 56, Corbin Matthews also helping out on the stop.
Well, they're going to have an official's timeout.
Josh Lewis shaking up on that play, but gets up and comes off on his own power.
Malden's faced with a 2nd and 5. There's a handoff.
Oh, fumble on the play.
Ball's loose, and Dexter recovers.
Yep. Number 56 on the recovery. Corbin Matthews. Ball just popped up. He had to be at the right place at the right time.
Oh, I mean, that ball looked like a ground ball in baseball took a bad hop. Third fumble by the Green Wave tonight. 7:44 to go in the third quarter. Dexter on top of the Green Wave, 25-0. Dexter will take over on the Green Wave's 32.
Well, they're starting with a short field again.
Ben Mills gone all the way thus far at quarterback. We've got a flag on the play.
Bill, was that the 4th turnover by the Malden Green Wave this evening?
Yes, they've had 1 interception and 3 fumbles.
I tell you, it's tough to hang in there when you're losing the turnover battle.
Another procedure call against Dexter.
That's the seventh penalty against Dexter. Green Wave have been penalized 1 time. Brings up a 1st and 15 for the Bearcats.
Okay, here's a handoff to Hessling. He's got a big hole open on the left side.
Big hole. Still going. Gain of 13 on that. Going to bring up a 2nd and 2.
Number 3, Cody Collins in on that stop. Looked like maybe Michael Middleton hit the ground a little funny. He's a little shaken. He's standing, though.
Quick timeout that time, and Dexter with the ball. Mills has it, cuts it back up, met that time.
Nice tackle.
Very nice tackle.
Nice tackle there, number 57, Sean Merritt.
Lost that time of about 2 on the play. Going to bring up a 3rd and let's call it 5.
Well, Merritt sniffed that one out pretty good there.
He did.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
That was a keeper all the way. As soon as he took the snap, he just tucked it under and ran around the right side. Green Wave were a good defensive surge that time.
Okay, he's got split receivers. There's a fake to the tailback. Back to pass.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh, it was nearly intercepted.
Cody Collins had a great shot at it.
It went through his hands, and Dexter, what a play.
But David Hessling just stayed with the ball. Tip drill again played off.
Sure did. Nice catch that time. Nice concentration. Collins almost came up with a great interception. He had to reach high for that ball, and off his fingertips, and Hessling just stayed with it. That was David Hessling that time with the catch. Shotgun formation by the Bearcats. Counterplay that time to Johnson. Still on his feet, finally brought down.
Brought down there by number 5, Tim Gage. Wrapping him up.
Gain of about 6 on that play.
Johnson hadn't carried the ball many times tonight.
It's his second carry.
Second carry.
Glad you brought that up, Hank.
Well, the main running back's been Nick Hessling.
Yes. Nick's only a junior.
He's a good one. There's the handoff. The Hessling up on that left side again. He breaks the tackle. He gets close to the end zone. He's down about the 5-yard line.
Tell you what, Hank, you were talking last week. They're going to have to wrap him up. And Hessling that time, another nice gain for another 1st and 10 for the Bearcats.
We got another
I
Malden.
believe it's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and
All
goal
about the
for
3.
For the Bearcats.
That was number 57, Sean Merritt, on that last stop.
Sean Merritt shaking up on that previous play. He's coming off the field. 1st and goal for Dexter. Hessling with the ball. Boy, he is stopped. I think he threw him for a yard loss.
That was Johnson on the play, on the carry.
Johnson?
No, it was Hessling, excuse me.
Tell you what, right up the middle, Green Wave have been strong on their defense.
Second goal from the 4.
Hessling going to take it in this time.
There.
Tim Gage coming up to make the, excuse me. That was number 15, Andy Matthews, coming up to make the stop, but just flat ran out of real estate.
Fellas, there's a flag on the play.
It's going to be against the Bearcats.
That's going to negate the touchdown.
Procedure penalty that time. That's the 8th penalty for the Bearcats. Brings up a 2nd and goal from the 9. Mills back to pass.
Right.
Hits Bobby Ralston right there in the end zone, and he falls in.
Yeah. It's number 15, Andy Matthews, on the defense. Boy, they kind of been picking on him a little bit this half, but he stayed right there with it. But again, just not enough real estate.
Well, that puts Dexter up 31-0. Looks like they're going to try an extra point this time.
Taylor Gerald to attempt that point. Snap
There's
back, ball down.
On Malden.
Oh, good. We got a penalty on the play.
Malden player was late getting on the field, and it's going to be offsides on Malden. I want to make one quick observation. Dexter's got 31 points, but I'm sure the coach is not happy with all the penalties they've had. You know, they've thwarted drives here and there, but they've just too much sloppy play on Dexter's.
Penalty will go against Malden and leave a substitution.
Second penalty on the Green Wave.
And they're
Taylor Gerald will get another try at it. Snap back, ball down, kick up.
It's good.
It's good. With the score 32 for Dexter, Malden nothing with 5:02 to go in the third quarter. We're going to take a short break and be back with you in just a moment.
Three Rivers Community College is a great place.
A great place.
A great place to start college. Why pay university prices?
When the same classes at TRCC cost a lot less.
I can use A+. I get individual attention.
I'm close to home.
To learn more, go to trcc.edu or call 877-TRY-TRCC.
Get started at TRCC.
A-Plus Medical Equipment of Dexter has the answers for you. Oxygen patients, are you unhappy with your service? There's no cost to switch, and generally, no doctor visit is required. Home delivery, friendly staff, and high-quality equipment is the A-Plus way. A-Plus delivers the best in customer service for Southeast Missouri. For all your care, we're always there. A-Plus Medical Equipment, located at 8 North Catalpa in Dexter. Call us toll-free at 888-624-0402.
Come and experience how fun shopping could be in beautiful historic downtown Dexter.
If you're looking for floral, framing, and gift ideas, check out Weber's Ben Franklin. Also, Weber's Ben Franklin has cards for all occasions.
Designs on You does single process and dimensional hair coloring and facials. They also have a full line of makeup along with manicures and pedicures. Let Designs on You make the difference in your style.
Brent Stenham in this time to do the kicking for the Bearcats.
Moves in a low kick. Fielded at the 25.
Matthews
15.
has it.
Andy Matthews got ahead of steam. And he's up to about the 37-yard line.
Good return.
Number 87.
Good
Brent Stidham there on the stop.
Yep. Good return that time by Andy Matthews. Green Wave will take over on their own 36-yard line with 4:57 to go in this third period.
Okay, there's the snap. Hand off to Ryan Kane up the middle. And there's not much going there.
Well, they had a host of players in on that tackle, Ed.
Yeah, but I believe it may have been David Hessling, number 33. Once he got wrapped up, put the hit on him that brought him down.
Gain of 1, going to bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, Hank Lippert, Ed Gargis, Bill Hampton bring you tonight's game. Kim Stokes on the camera. Steve Johnson, producer.
There's a pitch around the left side.
Brought down there by number 10, Bobby Rawson.
Ryan Kane just couldn't turn a corner.
Defense just kept spreading him out, making him run to the east there.
Loss of 2 on the play, going to bring up a 3rd and 11. Clock running with 3:45 to go in this third period. Glad you joined us on YHC TV, your hometown channel.
Well, the Malden offense is struggling. There's Larry back to pass. And the ball went
pass
right through
intended
the
for
hands.
Collins that time. Goes incomplete.
That
Gonna
brings
bring
up 4th and 11.
Yep, 4th and 11. Matthews back to punt for the Green Wave. Going back for the Bearcats to return is Caleb Miller.
Pretty fair punt. It bounces at about the 36-yard line. Rolls dead.
Down at the 34.
At the 34.
Ball, Dexter will take over on their own 34-yard line.
Okay, here we are back. Dexter has the ball at their own 34-yard line. And there's another handoff to Hessling. He's got a wide open
big game.
field.
He's gone.
He broke loose. He's going down to the sideline. He's down to the 20. Finally tackled
Number
at
8,
the 15-yard
Caleb
line.
Lowry. from across the field, running him down from behind.
51-yard gain that time.
Saving the touchdown.
Yeah, I tell you what, Lowry showed some determination and will there.
A little bit of speed also.
Yes, he did.
Well, that probably put Hessling over the 100-yard mark in that.
If not, it got him very close. He had, what, 34 in the first half?
There's another handoff. This one to his brother Nick, or
David.
David, excuse me.
David Hessling on the carry for the Bearcats. He's brought down by number 50, Michael Middleton.
We got a gain of 5 on that play. Bring up second 5.
That was Michael Middleton there in there on the stop, number 50.
Let's call it a gain of 6. It's going to give him a 2nd and 4.
Unofficially, Nick Hessling, 105 yards.
From about the 11-yard line. There's a handoff to Nick Hessling again. He's close to the first down.
Nick Hessling on the carry for the Bearcats. He's brought down by number 63, Bonzi, number 30, Iowa Malden.
It's about a yard shy. Brings up a 3rd and 1 from about the Malden 7-yard line. Here's Mills, a handoff to Hessling right up the middle. He's got the first down inside the 5.
Number 56, Ryan McGee, and number 50, Michael Middleton.
Clock running, a minute 40 left in the 3rd quarter.
1st and goal.
Dexter's got that 32-point lead. There's the handoff around the right side to Hessling. He fights for yardage. Gets down to about the 2.
Tackle there by number 59, Brad Galladay.
Well, I tell you what, the Green Wave have taken a beating tonight. Some of those players getting up real slow. You know, there's a lot when you're up by a big score, those aches and pains, and you're tired. You don't feel it. When you're down by a big score, every little hit, you feel it, and you really get tired.
That's very true. There's a fumble on the snap. And I believe David Hessling recovered. Yes, it was Hessling. He got off the bottom pile. Lost about 2 yards on that play. That's going to bring up a 3rd and goal from about the 4-yard line. There's a pitch out around the left side to Hessling.
Still on his feet.
He's in there for a touchdown.
Yep.
Nick Hessling once again.
Taylor Gerald in to attempt the extra point. Step back, ball down, kick up. And it's good. Score now with 11 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. It's Dexter 39, Malden nothing.
So Malden set to receive the kickoff with 11 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Brent Stenham to do the kicking for the Bearcats. Matthews back deep.
There's a squib kick.
It's off of one of Malden's players. They're going to have to recover it.
Also, you know, on the kickoff, it goes 10 yards. It's a live ball anyway.
It's a live ball. That's correct. We're down to 4 seconds to go in the 3rd period. As the clock is going to run out with Dexter on top of the Greenway, 39-0. We're going to take a short break and be back with the 4th quarter in just a moment.
What if sports were much more than just a game. And there was more at stake than just the score. What if it were possible to see the world impacted for Jesus Christ through the influence of athletes and coaches?
Hi, my name is Bill Ray. I'm the area representative for the Fellowship of Christian Athletes in Southeast Missouri. If you'd like to see athletes and coaches striving to win, doing it God's way, call me at 280-0932 or go to fca.org and put in your zip code. FCA, the heart and soul in sports.
Imagine a future where one company could offer you cable, internet, and phone.
Well, with New Wave, you get digital cable with DVR, HD TV, and an interactive guide.
Unbelievable speed with high-speed internet. And now, even digital phone service, giving you unlimited calling coast to coast. All from one company. Welcome to the future.
Call New Wave Communications now for great installation specials.
Fourth quarter underway. Kane, the ball carrier for the Green Wave. He's going to gain about 3 on the play. Going to bring up a 2nd and 7.
Well, he got popped right in the chin right there at the last of that run.
He did.
That's number 33, David Hessling, in on that stop. Shouldn't be surprised. He's been in the action all night long.
Well, it's either him on defense or his brother on offense. Second about 7. There's a handoff to Kane again. He's going to get about 2 yards on the carry.
Look like number 81, Eric Wenham, getting in there.
Glenn Johnson helping the Malden ball carrier up there, showing good sportsmanship there.
Well, Dexter's only victory this year, they shut out Sykeston 21-0, and I know they won another shutout. They've got a great defense.
And they're blitzing guys right now.
Oh, boy.
The blitz got the quarter. Larry went down.
Glenn Johnson in there. I don't know, sure. Looked like he wasn't touched. It's a well-called defensive play.
Well, they pretty well had that sniffed out. I mean, they knew that Malden needed if they're going to gain anything, they're going to have to put it in the air.
Well, except for Malden having one punt blocked, one bright spot has been Andy Matthews punting.
Matthews done a great job punting the ball for the Green Wave.
He gets another high
nice
spiral off.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job punting the ball.
It's over the head of the...
Takes the Malden bounce.
Yes, it does.
Down about the 13-yard line.
And that's where Dexter's going to take over.
About 14. A 54-yard punt that time, guys. Very nice punt. There's an injured player down for the Green Wave, so with timeout on the field with 9:56 to go in this game, Dexter on top of the Green Wave, 39-0. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back in just a moment. How are you doing today?
Doing great, wonderful.
Hello, and welcome to What's Cooking in Our House.
Hello, and welcome to this week's edition of Hometown Shorts.
Todd, welcome to the show.
Bill, thank you very much.
Year, or this game, tournament, so I'm not.
Glen St. Motors has 2 great locations, Rector, Arkansas and Kennett, Missouri. Glen St. Motor in Rector has all makes, models of GMC Yukon, Sierra trucks, and Acadias. Glen St. Motors in Kennett has Chevrolet, Cadillac, Pontiac, Buick, and GMC trucks. Glen St. Motors located on Highway 49 North in Rector and 1607 Independence in Kennett. Glen St. Motors, where friends bring you here and service brings you back.
Here we're back with 9:47 left in the fourth quarter. There's a handoff.
Flag on the play. Looked like number 68, Brody Elder, in on the stop.
Wes McCullough was the ball carrier that time for the Bearcats.
Looks like we've got some wholesale substitutions in for Dexter right now.
Brody Elder in on the tackle for the Green Wave. Another procedure penalty against the Bearcats. We'll try to get these names for you as quick as we can.
There's the snappers, a handoff to the tailback.
Oh,
Straight
nice
up the
run
middle.
that time.
A great cut.
Wes
Number
McCullough.
75, Jonathan Burton there.
If he hadn't run into a guy then, he looked like he might have gone a long way.
Yep.
He made a nice cutback, though.
Gained about 7 yards in.
Well, he picked up 12 because they had a 1st and 15.
Oh, that's right. There's another handoff to him.
Now McCullough, the ball carrier again.
Number 68 also, Brody Elder, and number 70, Dwight Jackson. Then number 5, Tim Gage, also in on the stop.
Gain of 2 brings up a 3rd and 1.
Third about a foot.
Looks like Hunter Bruce in at quarterback for the Bearcats. I believe he's going to get the 1st and 10.
Well, that's usually a number you don't see 41 playing quarterback.
I know that.
Number 70, Dwight Jackson. Number 75, Jonathan Burton in there on the stop.
McCullough's ran the ball all 3 times and picked up a 1st and 10. Again, we want to thank the Dexter school system for all their support and getting us where we could bring the game to you tonight. Hope you've enjoyed it.
There's the snap. It's a pitch around the right side. And he's going to pick up about 3 yards.
Zach McCoy, the ball carrier that time.
It's Tim Gage, number 5 on the stop, but also number 50, Michael Middleton, darting through there.
Let's give him a gain of 1 on the play. Going to bring up a
2nd and 9.
2nd and 9.
Should have been a math major.
Not going there, Ed.
There's a hand off the tailback.
Boy, he's met
firmly.
McCoy, the
number 68 in there.
Ball
Brody
carrier.
Elder.
He's the ball carrier, McCoy. Gained 2 that time. Brings up a 3rd and 7. Clock running with 6 minutes to go in this game. Dexter up 39-0 over the Green Wave.
We basically got the second string for Dexter in there right now. There's a little mix-up in the backfield.
Wes McCullough, the ball carrier, going to be
Didn't
thrown
want
for
to
a
go
loss
down,
that
did he?
time. No, it's a hard-nosed running by.
Number 50, Michael Middleton in there. Number 68 also, Brody Elder.
Well,
Ben Mills back in for the Bearcats. Will do the punting this time. Clock running. We're down to 5 minutes, 15 seconds to go.
Well, some of the Dexter faithful are beginning to mill out.
Well, we've got a timeout called. Dexter are trying to get their players onto the field. Guys, this has been a I don't know how to describe. Well, it has. I mean, Malden came into the game with their hard-nosed running back Moncrief with a hamstring injury. Now, I don't know if he'd made 39 points difference, but I think it would have freed the running game up a little bit and even allowed Lowry, because Lowry does a good job at quarterback. He really does. He hasn't had a lot of time to pass the ball tonight. The line hasn't held Dexter off from the rushes. But Lowry's done a good job. Again, Dexter's had a very good game tonight, and they played a very tough schedule. And Mills back to punt. Nice punt away. Fair catch call far and over his head. Ball's going to bounce
Dexter
back.
bounce. Down on the 20.
About a 58-yard punt that time. Green Wave will take over on their own 20-yard line. Clock is running with 4:40 to go in this game. Again, we're real glad that you guys have joined, everybody out there watching, we're glad that you joined us. We have brought thus far the Piggott Portageville game, the Rector Piggott game, the Malden Portageville, and now the Malden Dexter. And at quarterback for the Green Wave.
Is that Collins?
Is Travis Gregory. Gregory's a sophomore. Gain of 1 on the play.
Sean Slavings, number 30, in there on that stop.
Well, looks like Malden's going to give a few of their players that hadn't got much action in there. He was lucky
number
to get
33,
that handoff off.
David Hessling.
That was Aaron White on the carry that time, thrown for a loss.
A loss on that play of about 5 or 6 yards. Travis Gregory, a sophomore in there at quarterback right now.
Getting a little experience.
There's a handoff up the middle. Stop for little or no gain.
Ball carrier that time, Bradley Reed. Going to bring up a 4th down with 2:50 to go.
Number 25, Wes McCullough, in there on the stop.
Matthews going to go deep again for the Green Wave to punt the ball away, and he has had some great punts. He's had 1 block tonight. Everything else has been very nice.
Got Zach Braswell back here to receive.
He's an end over end. Fielded and dropped.
The Green Wave are
going to get the ball.
I think Malden got on top of the ball that time.
Looked like number 29.
No.
Ryan McGee.
McGee, number 56, came up with that fumble recovery. Braswell that time had the ball go off his shoulder pads. And the ball was end over end kick. That was a hard one to catch.
Cody Cantrell was down there on that play also. But
well, the Green Wave are going to take over on their own 46-yard line with 1:50 to go in the game. 1 minute, 50 seconds. Clock is running.
They've got that second unit in again. Gregory takes the snap. Hands off. A short gain, if any gain at all.
Brent Stenham, number 87, in on the stop. A couple of his buddies helping him out. Number 30, Sean Slavings again.
I couldn't see who the ball carrier was that time. Is that McAllister?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. It's Devin McAllister. Gregory back to pass. Puts it up.
And it
incomplete.
Ball intended that time for Jordan McMunn.
Under a minute.
Well, the clock's ticking off pretty fast right now.
Well, it is, and
here's Gregory again, handed off.
Ball on the ground.
Bad handoff.
Recovered by Malden.
Devin McAllister that time couldn't on the miss handoff that time. Ball on the ground, but he got back and recovered the fumble.
That could be the last play of the game.
It could have been the last play of the game. Gregory going out fast, try to call a play to get the team up the line. We're down to 5 seconds. He did get the snap off.
There's the handoff. We finally got some running room now. He's across 50.
Bradley Reed with the run that time. Nice run. That's going to end the ball game.
Morgan Hendrick there on the last tackle.
That's going to end the ball game, guys. Dexter's going to win this game 39-0. And again, Dexter's record's going to go to 2-3. Green Wave is going to go to 1-4. Green Wave next week will travel to Kennett for a county rivalry with the Kennett Indians. Kennett Indians got a good ball club this year, and should be a good game down at Kennett. And we appreciate you guys in this. Everybody that has helped, Ed Gargis and Hank Lippert. Also, next week, Dexter will be on the road to Charleston. And the Blue Jays are down a little bit this year, so Dexter looking to put back-to-back wins and get back to 500 on the season. Any closing comments from you guys?
It's a good night for football. Both teams played the whole game. Wasn't any quit.
Hank?
Well, the team's shaking hands out on the field right now. And that's a hard game for Malden to take, 39-0.
Well, Malden last year played at Malden, and Dexter came in and a couple quick turnovers and had Malden in the hole. They couldn't come back. And if I'm right, this is the 6th year in a row that Dexter has defeated Malden, and I know Malden always wants to come up and beat Dexter. Dexter, on the other hand, they want to beat Malden. This is a good rivalry. It's been a clean rivalry over the years, and Dexter just really put it all together tonight. See if we can go back and summarize their scoring opportunities here right quick. In the first touchdown was a 17-yard pass play from Ben Mills to got the Blues. I can't even read who. Oh, to Scott and Tyler Scott. That is the extra point by Gerald was good. Put Dexter up 7-0. Second one was a 16-yard pass play to Bobby Rawson. Extra point failed. The third touchdown, Mills, a 5-yard run. 2-point conversion was no good. The fourth was a 15-yard pass play from Mills to Eric Wyndham. A 2-point conversion was no good. The fifth one was Mills to Bobby Rawson. 9-yard pass play. Gerald's kick was good. Also the sixth one, Nick Hessling, a 3-yard run. Gerald's kick was good, and that's the 39 points. I want to thank Hank Lippert, Ed Gargis for helping out tonight. I'm Bill Hampton. I want to thank Kim Stokes, our camera person tonight, coming in to do the camera work. Our producer tonight, Steve Johnson, and our editor, David Black. All of us at YHC appreciate all the fine comments that we get from you folks regarding your hometown channel, and we appreciate you watching. And until next time, if you're out and about on the roadways, please put those seatbelts on. We'd like to see you back with us. And don't forget, live today, learn from yesterday, and look forward to tomorrow.